so stupid. God. Okay. Needed to get up for an ungodly stretch for a second.
He's with us no matter what. We're super pumped to get to be talking to our...
She actually had sex. That's ungodly. I saw the writing on the wall with Patreon, so I'm not on Patreon anymore. I'm on Subscribestar at subscribestar.com/evnight if you guys want to support me there. It's the same as Patreon. It's just you guys don't get taxed as much and I get more money. It'll help support me working on my second poetry book. If I try to return to YouTube and cut up this live stream and other live streams I'll be doing in the future to post on YouTube, it'll help, support me editing because that takes time and energy. So yeah, it'd be great if you could support me there. That'd be very nice. Thank you. Okay, I'm done. What I wanted to do was react to this YouTube channel called Girl Defined. I've been seeing a lot on YouTube with people reacting to it, and I recently came across Cody Ko, and I've been watching his videos with Noel Miller, and I watched their reaction to it. I've seen Daz Games' reaction to it. To be honest with you, I'm kind of surprised that SGKevin has not reacted to it, but I guess I'll yell at him as his friend. So their YouTube channel, it's Christianese, as I like to call it. There's just... I don't even have the words yet, to be totally frank with you guys. There are some interesting gal pals. Anyway, so I've seen people react to it, at least the people I follow, which are mostly not Christians, which is fine. And I just want to put a disclaimer that I am a Christian. Mostly, it's complicated. My faith has gone through its bouts. Just in case some of the followers of Girl Defined are like, oh my gosh, you're just a hater or an atheist or whatever, I can be like, nah sis, I knew Yeezy from the block, can't touch me. Also, did you know I am black and therefore you also cannot touch me because black people are never wrong. Anyway.
Your husband or future husband isn't the answer to your happiness.
Okay, so far I agree. Your spouse, really anybody in your life, is not the key to your happiness. Austin M. James said that's totally the wrong approach. You can't expect the husband to be the source of your happiness. That's the wife's job. There's something about Christian women, especially white women, not to make this a stereotype because I'm not a fan of that, but just something about them that they talk a certain way that I just personally find very funny. And I don't know why. I think I'm just a jerk.
That about sums me up.
Anyway.
Work on a daily relationship with him through reading his word.
That's right, girls or kids, because if you don't read your Bible every day and you don't pray every day, your ticket to heaven is burned. You go to hell. You go to HE double hockey stick. Okay, you heathen.
Wait for them to ask you.
3, you won't magically mature once you're married.
Wow. I actually agree with this. What the heck? I need to get freaking the videos that I've seen are bad.
You become mature. Now you're basically
what did I do?
You're a
This is
Mrs. and
it's
all
April
these
Fool's
things
on myself today.
And so I didn't put a lot of time and practice into developing a lot of domestic skills. And honestly, when you get married, you are going to realize like God places a high value and importance on the home and specifically calls women to be good keepers of the home. We see in Titus 2, selflessness.
I was going to give her, I was going to be nice. All right, this is where I get to start to be mean now. Okay, I personally believe that domestic skills should be for everybody. I feel like man or woman, you should know how to do your stanky laundry, wash your dirty dishes, clean the filthy toilet, and so on and so forth. Now, that's not to say that when you get married, you decide that, like, he does the trash, or he does the dishes, you do the laundry, or you clean the bathroom. That's for y'all to figure out. I'm not in your marriage. I'm not a marriage counselor. I'm barely human. However, I definitely do not agree that women should be in charge of all household and domestic situations. That's a no-no in my book. Sorry. For me personally, someone could try to convince me otherwise, try to read me a bunch of scriptures.
No.
I don't care. This is the 21st century. You're a grown-ass man. You should know how to do certain things. I'm not doing everything here. That's just not how this is gonna go. On top of taking care of our children, you also want me to clean the whole freaking house. Please tell me you're joking. Some people might disagree with me. I am all about free speech and agreeing to disagreeing. But what I don't agree with, okay, is that just because you say something doesn't mean I also don't have a right to critique it and disagree with it as well. I knew there had to be something that they were going to say that I was going to be like, and here we go. And let the tiger out.
Chicken!
Look at that face. Isn't that funny? Oh, Bethany. No, honeys. You can't do all the slaving. You're not Cinderella.
We got married, we would have considered ourselves to be pretty selfless. And then after we got married, it's like we woke up and I don't know what happened. Someone stole my brain because I suddenly became the most selfish person.
Selfish person.
And so I want to encourage you as a single girl to really start cultivating a heart of selflessness.
No, I don't agree with that. I don't think that you should have selflessness. I think you should be gracious. But grace is not enabling. Okay? Okay?
You hearing me? Yeah. I don't think you heard. I can't hear you. Yeah.
I need people to really hear me because I've been saying this lately and I feel like not enough people understand this. Grace is not enabling. Being selfless is not honorable if you let people step on you. That's not going to help anybody. Being a people pleaser is not going to help anybody. Being codependent is not going to help anybody. You need to have boundaries, you need to have standards, and you need to say no. You need to do what works best for you, because in order to change the world, in order to change someone else's life, you got to focus on yourself first. This is where we're probably really going to start to knock heads, me and Bethany here. I don't know what her real name is. You have to take care of yourself, your mental health, your spirituality, your identity before you can help anybody else. Before you can be selfless, you do need to be self-aware and a bit selfish. Now, that's not to say that you never lend a hand to someone that needs help while working on yourself, but it definitely does not mean you go out of your way to just sacrifice yourself to people. You should be a blessing to people, you should be a friend to people, you should be anything outside of a doormat, which is, again, something that's taught in the Christian community that I don't agree with. I want to go to their Instagram real quick if you guys don't mind. Oh, God. Here we go. Discovering God's good design for womanhood. There's a bad design for womanhood? Maybe we should talk about that. With sisters Kristen Clark and Bethany Beal. Bro, I was joking. One of their names is actually Bethany. All right. Well, the stream's over. Goodbye. So we're going to learn how to wear makeup in a God-honoring way.
Hey guys, it's Kristen and Bethany here with Girl Defined Ministries.
I don't know why that.
Today's vlog, we're going to be sharing with you something fun and practical.
Why is the
We
video quality
get like
so
literally
bad?
a comedy show. Just
that
watching
me
our
or
old
them?
videos.
Oh, I see. This is girl deleted. Did they delete it? Oh, they deleted it because Trixie Mattel made fun of it.
Let me get this together today, because this day is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Both went through this phase that we call the raccoon phase, where we thought that more eyeliner was better. Like,
Yeah, but everybody goes through that phase of like looking like Bucky Barnes from the Winter Soldier, so.
possibly get on our eyes. Like,
Wow, they have Apple Watches. Don't you know Apple, it's the Illuminati symbol because, you know, Eve bit the apple and, you know, Steve Jobs worshipped the devil or something. So now Apple is of the devil. So anybody that has an Apple technology is of the devil. So I guess they're not godly enough.
and we were at this conference, and I remember this. We were talking to these girls, and their dad came over, and he was like being super sweet, and he's just kind of commented. Do you remember this? And he's like, "Hey, girls,
yeah.
like y'all are such beautiful young women, but just like kind of a thought, like maybe if you wore less eyeliner, it would maybe enhance your natural features even more." And we were kind of like, "What is this random dad like really giving us makeup?"
I would have found it weird that a grown-ass man is telling girls about makeup. That's weirder. That's the more concerning part. Why are you talking to young girls about their makeup and how their faces would look better without So much makeup. That's weird.
Call the police.
More talking, I mean raccoon. Started asking, like, what does God think about makeup?
What does God think about makeup? What does Jesus, what does he say in his word? Doth not wear the raccoon eyeshadow, for it leads to the road of damnation. And that is Psalm 156:72.
Using what the Bible says, not adding to it, but not taking away from it. You mean the Bible?
But also not misinterpreting it or molding it into what we think it says or how it fits our lifestyle or how it fits our personal convictions about certain things or our own perspective philosophy about makeup.
The Bible doesn't have in the back with the maps, like a guide for makeup, like tutorial, like it doesn't have that in the back.
LOL. Lawful. Lamau. It's so funny. Lamau.
Our design as women, and then our design as Christians, and how we can best honor God in our lives. So the verse that we've really looked at and that we're going to look at today really quickly comes from 1 Timothy 2. And so you might think, okay, wait, is this verse saying we can't wear like pearls or costly attire? Like, what does this mean?
The way that you guys interpret things, yeah, I would think that's what it was saying. If I didn't understand that the Bible is based on context and culture and history. But no, yeah, definitely. Don't wear pearls. This is why Martha Wayne was killed.
Why does it say that? God's women, Christian women, should dress and act and look a way that represents holiness, that represents purity, that represents women who are set apart, women who reflect Christian women, and it portrays the doesn't make it some the hard just whoa.
Why is it when we see chicks like this, they are always dressed like little girls? Look at them. Look at their hair. Look at how they're dressed. They look like little girls, not grown women. It's weird. It is so weird. You two are grown. Why are you dressed like you're on the playground in like 3rd grade? Talking about High School Musical and Zac Efron. Chiron 56 said to show the illusion of innocence, I think. Honestly, yeah. But the thing is, that's weird.
Electric chair.
Trying to show innocence in a physical way instead of, like they said, internally, you're doing it outwardly. You are way too naive to not know that there are creepy people in this world. Or maybe that's their husband's kink. They like young girls, which won't at all backfire later in life. Look at her nail polish, it's black! Like emos who worship this Satan. They are secretly satanic. It's a trap.
God gave us natural beauty, then we should just leave it. But I think he gave us natural beauty. But like you said, we live in a fallen world, so enhancing it even highlights that.
I don't understand what living in a fallen world has to do with makeup. That's like saying we're living in a zombie apocalypse, which is why my new collection of green zombie eyeshadow is what you need to survive. It's like, what does one have to do with the other?
Fun to show off some of our favorite products. Now, we are not makeup professionals.
Okay, out of a 15-minute video, they're at the 8-minute mark and they're just now showing the makeup. I cannot get away with this as a small YouTuber. If I don't get to the point within freaking 5 seconds, let alone 30 seconds to a minute, who's gonna watch my video? No one. They somehow got away with this. This in itself is ungodly. I said it. It's ungodly. It is slothness, and that is a deadly sin. This is ungodly.
So that was a fucking lie.
Love it. My sister Susanna introduced it to me, but it's Clinique Foundation, and so it's Clinique Beyond Perfection.
I used that foundation. Oh no, I'm using godly makeup. Yay! I don't think this is a good thing. I'm not kidding. I'm dead serious. I did a post recently on my Instagram. I'm not lying. Oh. This is where I am not happy to know that I'm godly. Very embarrassed with myself. How dare I? I need to listen to more corpse music so I can be less godly. Oh, God.
Yeah. Should be. Thank you.
It's very true.
Whoa! Who
Whose voice was that? That was sexy.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Okay, so this one's called Why Christian Girls Should Be Beautiful, but Not Seductive. Not a little seductive. You don't be true seductive. Because this is definitely seductive what I just did. Why am I single? I don't know.
Emotional damage.
Be true beauty, and we're using our beauty as women to reflect Christ's glory.
Do they ever wear anything besides pink lipstick? I know I'm nitpicking, but it's because they're boring me. I'm starting to notice different details. Are they afraid that red lipstick is of the devil? Is that what it is? Or are they afraid that the red lipstick will show truly how pale they are and that they look like Edward Cullen?
Oh, no, no.
That's what I want to know.
Christian girls can post whatever images they want if it makes them feel beautiful. Or being beautiful and seductive are the same things, and there's nothing wrong with it.
Okay, I agree with the first part. Chicks can do whatever they want. That's just my personal opinion. Your convictions, your modesty, or whatever provocativity is up to you. Nobody should be telling you what to wear, what to do, whatever. Beauty and seductiveness, they're not the same, but they can overlap each other. Because a girl could wear a paper bag, and a guy is still like,
Oh my God, she's so beautiful. I can't. If she doesn't stop right now, I'm gonna make babies with her.
you know what I'm saying? So, like, it doesn't matter what you wear. A guy could still be like, oh, I'm stumbling, I'm sliding, I'm slipping, I'm slowing, I'm slewing, I'm going. I can't. Oh, God, help. Attraction.
Great and wonderful thing if you...
Why do they always take so much freaking time to get to the point? It's a gift. It is a gift from God. The other thing is, how did they know that what they're wearing right now somehow, I don't think would, but somehow is not also seductive? Like, it's relative. Unless you're going to go on a philosophical debate about this, this is all just fluff and dumb and vague, and who's to say that your strawberry shortcake lips would not seduce a guy? These are the chicks that the guys I secretly liked at church or whatever ended up with anyway. So clearly I'm doing something wrong. I'm leaking my therapy sessions.
We are honestly...
Oh my God! Oh, Jesus!
Beauty as Christian girls should never be used in a way to entice, lure in, distract, and seduce or arouse the people around us.
Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? That is not your responsibility. Say it with me. Responsibility, people pleasing, codependency, trauma. It's not your responsibility to worry if what you're wearing will arouse someone. I guarantee you right now, what I'm wearing might arouse someone. That's not my problem. Okay, baby? Okay, baby? It's not my problem. I know I'm sexy. I know it's making you feel a certain way, but I can't help you. I'm not gonna hide what God gave me, like they said. Okay? I hate that argument with people. You don't want to arouse your brothers in Christ, which, first of all, isn't that incest? Second of all, it's not my responsibility to worry about his struggles with arousal, sexuality, whatever. That's not my problem. It's never gonna be my problem, okay? That's for his self-responsibility and self-control. That's not for me to control, okay? That is unhealthy behavior that you're teaching girls of people-pleasing and codependency and a lot of other trauma things. Not okay. I don't like it. I'm calling you out, okay? Girl Define, calling you out. Don't say this stuff. It's harmful to girls, okay? It's not their responsibility, okay, to worry about a guy's arousal and sexuality, okay? If he can't keep it in his pants, he gotta work on that, okay?
Okay. Even okay. That's all.
Maybe get tighter pants. I don't know. It's not my problem. Look at what they're wearing right now. First of all, it's not creative. There's no style.
Lack of style and substance.
Lack of...
Just lacking, no, in general.
I'm disappointed. Second of all, even with what they're wearing, I guarantee you when they stand upright, you're gonna see an outline of their boobs. Their boobskas. And I guarantee you that'll make somebody aroused. Okay? And it's so harmful to teach girls this. It's so stupid.
True beauty is caring more about being pure before God than striving for the likes and comments of your friends online. That's a hard one for all of us.
Isn't that right, girlfriend? Yeah, it's so hard. Like, my husband's probably cheating on me, so it's so hard to not want the likes. But you know, we do it for God. Do I have any more thoughts, or has their paleness just bleached my brain? Look at this face. Oh, yeah. These are all, again, fluff. This is all fluff. They're not giving specifics. So I don't know what they're talking about when they say seductive. They're not even trying to be specific. So this is just going to confuse young girls.